Tompkins with the Results
Everyone,
Group.
Renee
It's
Tompkins with the Results Group.
Here today to talk to you about
and what I'm
question
hearing
that has come up
is that
and I always do
buyers
go over
are
this with
deciding to
buyers
hold
and
off
sellers
on making
when
their
meeting
move,
with them.
because of
But
rates.
meeting with buyers at
Let
open
me just
houses
explain a
who are
couple
just
things
sort of
to you.
beginning the process.
Number one,
and,
I would
certainly
highly
also just
recommend
casually
never
chatting
letting
with
the
a
market
first-time
dictate
seller
your
who's
move.
somebody who's thinking
And
about
here's
selling.
why. Yes,
what is
rates
an
are
earnest
higher
money
than they
deposit,
were,
and how does it
what,
play
about
into
4 years ago,
the
3 years
scenario?
ago?
So first
And
off,
it
an
does
earnest
have
money
an impact on
deposit
the amount of
is a
house you can
deposit
afford.
made by
Absolutely.
the buyer.
But the
When
bottom line
a
is
contract
that rates
to
aren't
purchase
going
is
anywhere.
accepted on a property.
They might make a slight
so you're not
adjustment
paying
here or
the seller
there,
to
but
accept
overall,
your
you're not going to see
offer.
any drastic
It shows good faith and
improvement
intention
on
to move
rates
forward
for quite
Typically,
a while.
the amount of an earnest money
There
deposit
was a
is
story
anywhere
in the
from,
New
say,
York Times
$500
talking about
upwards
this,
to maybe of
and
$25,000.
you know that
Most
silly
of them are about
phrase,
$1,000.
what is it?
Is what I see. What my buyers typically
Marry the
make,
house,
but if
date
there's
the
a
rate, or
competing
something
situation
like that.
and
But
buyers want to be aggressive,
it's true.
I've
I mean,
certainly
here's
written
the
contracts
reason. Here's
where
the
earnest money
thought
deposit
behind
was more
that
than
is.
Anyway,
house,
what happens
while
is
that
once the
prices
contract
are
is accepted,
still
it's fully
manageable.
signed, the
Because
buyer
what
then
happens
makes
when
that
rates
deposit.
lower
Typically, it's done electronically, although
there's going to be a
sometimes it can
frenzy
still
of
be done
buyers,
by check.
which number
But
one
it
will
is held in a
skyrocket the
non-interest-bearing
prices,
escrow
and also
account. And it's
make
really
it
to
very
protect
hard
the seller
if you need
in
to
the event the
build in
buyer
contingencies
breaches the
to your
contract.
offer.
So
with
how
that
do you breach
amount
a
of
contract?
competition,
It means
I
you
can tell you
withdraw
right
from a
now,
contract
that will not happen
based
for
on
you.
a non-covered
So
reason.
if you
there
are
are
a buyer
written
that wants
contingencies
and deserves
into
to
all
have their home
contracts
inspection
to purchase,
if you are
and
a
typically
buyer
for
that
a
has a
buyer,
house to
those
sell and needs
protective
to sell it in order to
contingencies,
make
which
the
mean
purchase, so
a
therefore
buyer
you're
can
making a
back
home
out of the
sale
transaction,
contingency as
are
part of
if
your
the
offer.
home inspection
That's
has brought
happening now.
unsatisfactory results.
So I
and
would
for whatever
not
reason,
let
you either,
interest
as a
rates
buyer,
be the
don't want to
deciding
negotiate
factor
or cannot come
on
to
when you buy a
mutually
house.
agreeable
If you
terms,
need to buy
then
a
you can
house because
terminate
you
the
need
contract
more space,
as long
if
as
you want to
do so
start
within
building
the
equity,
the
if you need to
timeline
relocate,
specified.
if your lifestyle has changed,
Another
if you're
protective
moving
contingency would be the
closer to
financing
family.
contingency.
If your home
So
simply
if the
no longer
buyer,
works for you, or the
for
neighborhood,
whatever
or the
reason,
commute,
even though you have that pre-approval or
anything.
pre-qualification
There's so many
letter
reasons why people
up front,
make moves.
perhaps something
Don't
has
let
come up in
the
underwriting,
interest rates be the
and
deciding
it
factor for
means
you.
you can,
For
always
whatever reason, you
refinance
cannot meet
once they
that
do come
requirement.
down. The lender
And
will
again,
issue a
when that
rejection letter
happens,
on
that when there's
financing,
a
and at that
substantial
point, again,
decrease in interest
you can
rates,
get your
remains
earnest
to
money
be seen.
deposit back. So we're talking
But most experts are
unsatisfactory
predicting that will not
inspection
happen anytime
as well
soon.
as
So,
financing.
if you're in
now,
the
if you up and
Louisville
just change
area
your
or
mind
around the
because a
Louisville
nicer
area
home
and
has
you're
come on the
looking to make a
market at a
move,
better price,
send me a
or
message. I would love to
something
help
has
you
happened in
achieve
your
home
personal
goals.
situation,
Thanks so much
and
for
you
watching. As
can't,
always,
you know,
have an awesome
for whatever
day.
reason,
Tompkins
you
with the
just are
Results
not
Group
going to
at
buy this
Selling
house
Realtors.
anymore, and it's not
Here
based on
today
a
to
covered
talk to
reason.
you about the
seller
market.
can retain
And what I'm hearing a
that
lot
earnest
is
money
that
deposit and
buyers
put the
are
house back on
deciding
the
to hold
market.
off.
So
on
I always
making their
advise
move,
buyers,
because of rates.
make sure you are serious.
Let me just explain
and
a couple things
understand
to you.
the language
Number
in this
one,
contract. You are
I would
actually
highly
writing a
recommend never
contract,
letting the market
keyword
dictate
contract,
your move
to
And here's
purchase,
why.
which is binding.
Yes, rates
So,
are higher than they were.
That answers that question.
What
If
about
you
4
are
years
a
ago,
buyer
3
or
years
seller
ago,
in
and
and
it does
around
have
the
an
Louisville
impact on the
area
amount
looking
of
to
house
make
you
a
can
move,
afford.
I'd love to
Absolutely.
chat with you about
But
your
the
goals
bottom
and how I
line
can
is
help
that
you
rates
achieve
aren't
them.
going anywhere.
Thank you as always for watching.
They
and
might
have a
make a
great day.
slight adjustment here or there, but overall,